Sunday, June 22nd. In yesterday's video, I recommended play in race 6 at Belmont at the Big A, Gallant Greta. And as you see on the result chart there, Gallant Greta saved all the ground and got through on the rail in upper stretch, but the early pace setter had no pressure on the early lead and was allowed to get by with slow fractions and had plenty left to hold off the charge of Gallant Greta, who went off at 2.8 to 1, which was certainly an honest price. So, go to the bankroll, take the $5 loss, and as always, the wager is 1.5% of what's in the bankroll, and fortunate enough to win, 7% of the profit goes into the piggy bank in the far right column. This money management system has performed remarkably well, considering the bad luck and the poor handicapping and the poor choices that I've made for my daily pick to be put into this money management system. So once again, with Gallant Greta not being able to get the job done, that came in race number 6, and my top pick won each of the 4 previous races, which made up the early pick 4 at Aqueduct. Some sort of glitch in the programming, and my picks never got posted on my website, and therefore I made a YouTube video to give my selections before the races began today, and didn't have the winner in race 1. In race 2, my top pick, the number 1, paid $4.50. The 1-2 exacta paid $6.10, and the 1-2-5 trifecta paid $12.50 for 50 cents. In race number 3, my top pick, the number 1, paid $4.60. The 1-5 exacta was $18.30. In race 4, my top pick, the number 6, paid $4.20, and that cold pick 3 was $19.20. In race number 5, my top pick, the number 3, paid $6.80. The 3-4 exacta was $12.30. The pick 3 was $25.25, and the cold pick 4 was $32.25 for a 50-cent wager. Going to race 6, the aforementioned Gallant Greta race. My third choice, the number 3, was the winner, paying $9.50, and the 3-1 exacta was $20. And that pick 3 paid $49.25. Going down to race 8, my top pick 1 paid $5.80. And in race number 9, my second choice is 6, paying $10.60, and the late double was $20.10 for $1. So 5 top winners, a second choice winner, and a third choice winner made for a very good Sunday at Aqueduct. Going to race for Monday, we'll go to PARX in race number 8, which is a 6.5 furlong race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. And my top pick is number 7, Gianna Marie, who she won her last race by stalking the early pace at the 6.5 furlong distance over this track. And is given a little bit of a rest and has had 2 workouts since that race. And I like the fact that she's won 2 of her last 3. And last time out was her only start so far in 2025. So certainly getting her year off to a good start. And I like that she has the ability to stalk and win. Looking at the sire statistics, her sire is Speightster, with 394 winners over the last 3 years of this type of race, which is a non-maiden dirt race for older horses. And 20% of those 394 have come at 6.5 to 7.5 furlongs. Well, the average is 17%, so a little bit above average. 24% have come when the purse is greater than $50,000, and the layoff figure of 92 or slightly below average for getting winners on 37 to 60 days rest. The broodmare sire is Medaglia d'Oro. 526 winners over the last 3 years of this type of race. 18% at 6.5 to 7.5 furlongs. 35% when the purse is greater than $50,000. And you see that's the best in the field, except for the 3-horse. But that's Wimbledon's only got 11 previous winners, so it's a small sample. We know Medaglia d'Oro as a broodmare sire gives good class potential. The layoff figure of 112 or slightly above average for getting winners on 37 to 60 days rest. And the trainer, Robert Reed Jr., 71 winners over the most recent 3 years, 34% at 6.5 to 7.5 furlongs, which is well above, is double the average. 87% when the purse is greater than $50,000, which is easily the best in the field amongst the trainers. And the layoff figure of 146 or 46% above average for getting winners on 37 to 60 days rest. So stay cool and hydrated in this heat, unless you live out in the northern Rockies where it's been snowing. So you might want to take a vacation. We'll talk to you tomorrow.